Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 36.5 KWM Gutterman Shamrock Shootout presented by Plant Hill Nursery. I am Dean Baer. We just had lights out, and we're going to go to player introductions right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard the players. 29-year-old Jake Bredenbeck is going to take on the higher seed, 28-year-old Daniel De La Rosa. Well, here are the numbers. Bredenbeck, 60 before this tournament, 65 wins, 47 losses, 10 years on pro. Like you heard in the intro, his first ever finals. De La Rosa, the seasoned veteran, 161 wins, 87 losses, 13 years pro, 15th final. He leads the head-to-head 5-2. Fabio, your thoughts on the match?
Well, listen, this is a game of power versus control, strength versus finesse. You know, motivation is there for both of these athletes because, you know, Jake Bredenbeck defeated two top athletes he had never defeated professionally before, Andre Parrilla and Alex Landa. So a tough road for him. And you know what? Daniel De La Rosa, on the other hand, he just won professional doubles last night with his partner, Alvaro Beltran.
Well, both of these players have momentum. De La Rosa winning the doubles finals. You know, Jake has to be excited. You know, he made the U.S. national team. He's really coming into his prime, and he's making a statement here. So if you don't know him by now, the name's Jake Bredenbeck. But De La Rosa, the defending champion in Denver, you know, I definitely expect a game of strategy and extremely ridiculous rallies and gets. Your thoughts?
Well, is this the coming of age of the next U.S. champion? Is this how we're going to see who's taking the mantle for the next U.S. top player? We'll see right now.
De La Rosa, is he taking over for Landa? Let's take a look. Courtside.
So the toss is won by Daniel De La Rosa, and he will pick to take serve. He will start us off. Head referee Scott McClellan. We have two line judges. Here we go. Side out there for Jake.
Real quick.
Bredenbeck.
Nice return right there. The IRT would like to thank all the players that participate in any one of our sanctioned event, and the tour would also like to thank the millions of fans watching at home. Easy point, De La Rosa. Special thanks go to Jeff Peters, Dan Jasker, and the staff here at the Glass Court Swim and Fitness Center. This is the first ever men's singles finals on the Jeff Peters Stadium court. Two quick ones for De La Rosa on the Head Pen scoreboard. Head Pen is not only the scoreboard sponsor of the IRT, they're not just the official ball of the IRT. Head Pen is the industry leader in all things racquetball. Check them out online, www.head.com/racquetball. Nice rally for Bredenbeck. I want to welcome everybody into the chat box. I want to remind you, you're watching free racquetball thanks to the partners of the IRT. Interesting serve for Jake, going with that 3-wall serve against De La Rosa. Everyone seems to do the high lob to De La Rosa's forehand. That must be the, it's got to be in the player handbook.
Wow, what a power play right there by De La Rosa. Taking no opportunity, keeping it simple. You know, you ordinarily probably do a splat shot right there, but he went down the line. Now he's got the side out, serving 0.
You know, I mean, the talent from De La Rosa, I mean, it clearly has been showing over the last couple of years. Not a good shot there. Look at that, right into the corner for a flat rollout by Jake Bredenbeck. Please like our post, share our feed. Yesterday, Jake was driving bombs to Perea. His power really took over Andre Perea yesterday.
Skip called on De La Rosa. Bredenbeck.
Yeah. Referee called the skip. Players just ignored it. That was flat as a pancake.
Wow, how impressive from Jake Bredenbeck
on
to take
a
those
Sunday
shots.
morning.
Well, you know
brunch.
what? Well, listen, he's down 0-2, but he's not afraid to take those shots. That tells you a lot about his character and his confidence. Point there. Jake Bredenbeck now gets on the board.
The entire Mania clan is in Jake's corner this morning. I can see it.
Wow. An ace serve from Jake Bredenbeck right there to tie it up.
We got our first ace of the match. Beautiful pass from Jake Bredenbeck. I like what Jake's doing. Jake's really mixing up the serves early here. He's showing De La Rosa, I got an arsenal of serves in there, so you better wait for it. But De La Rosa stepped into that return straight down the line. What is it? Is De La Rosa going for the beard? Is he trying to copy Jake?
Well, you know.
Trying to do the look-alike? Wow, nice grab. Ooh, beautiful shot down the line.
Great shot. You know, we've always praised Jake Bredenbeck for having obviously tremendous offense because of his power, but I got to say, his defensive game has improved so much, and this is going to help him right now move forward with Danny De La Rosa. So look for him defending like crazy.
Missed opportunity there, Jake Bredenbeck. MyPillow is the first outside industry partner for the IRT. Not only do they have amazing pillows, they have sheets, mattress toppers, and robes. Go to www.mypillow.com and use promotion code IRT for amazing discounts today.
Again, another side out.
Got a lot of sponsors here for this event. This event comes, Fabio, because of these sponsors. We got the bronze sponsors: Headpin Racket Sports, Gearbox, eForce, Laura Davis, Liz Molitor. Beautiful down the line. Good catch right there. Skipped it in. They got some silver sponsors: Janet and Joe Eminger, Little Debbie's, John Thorson, Cheryl Kirk, Kit Lawson, Willie Fellows, Mike Davern, and Melissa Muzek. Thank you. Penalty hindered. I can't say I disagree with Jake right there.
Me too. Wow, and just like that.
Wow.
The adjustment necessary to make his point.
Gold sponsors: Talty Bar, DuPage Convention and Visitor Center. Thank you so much for your support of the Shamrock Shootout, as well as John O'Donnell Jr. and Jam Trucking. Thank you. Trading ceiling balls. Good ones at that. Left that up high. De La Rosa skips it in.
Point number 4 for Jake Bredenbeck.
Want to thank the gold sponsors Newman and Schimmel. Alok Mehta. Alok is not at the event. Taco Burrito King, Mr. Daniel Ortega, he just rolled in. Gino's East. Jake Bredenbeck is there. Beautiful pass right there. A couple more gold sponsors. Anthony's Pizza, Mr. Tony Cusimano. And Chicago Spectro Services. Thank you for your support of the Shamrock Shootout. 2 platinum sponsors, Rick Seberg, thank you so much, and Frank and Diane Bunker. It's a great serve right there. Dre Galore is also, he relies strong commercial background. He focuses on his practice in the areas of transactional and construction, law, and dispute resolution. A regular tournament player here. Thank you, Dre Galore. Mr. Rob Drake. What a diving get by De La Rosa. Can't catch up to it.
Right, great effort there by De La Rosa.
The RT wants to give a special thanks to Gearbox for being one of our inside industry partners. Check out all the latest and innovative equipment from Gearbox. Gearbox supports not only the sport of racquetball, but many athletes as well. Check them out online, www.gearboxsports.com. Fabio, interesting first match, traded blows. Daniel was up. Jake came back.
Then
Jake's
he was
starting
up
to serve well.
Both men have led in this match at some point. We're still 4-4. It's early.
Going to Daniel's forehand. Behind the back ceiling ball, Bredenbeck. Good wide angle. De La Rosa put that right in the ground. Jake's upset at his rally, and he needs to not be. He comes out on top of the rally. Got to be positive. Got to keep that body language up there. Ooh, switched it up there just to make Jake not jump on it. That was a really good serve.
What a way to read his opponent. I agree.
Really want to thank the platinum sponsor, Papa Nicholas Coffee. Really fired us up all week here. point. Bredenbeck, you can visit www.papanicholas.com and have the coffee shipped directly to your home. I'm a huge fan of the coffee. So both players making some mistakes early here in game one. I can't say early. Jake's got a 4-point lead. Just ran off 4 quick points. But, you know, so both players made mistakes that they normally don't make.
But you know what? Here's the thing, though, that I want to say is that which of those players, Dean, do you think has more pressure coming into this final?
It's got to be Jake. I mean, he's never been here, so that's pressure right there. De La Rosa has many Tier 1 wins, many doubles wins, many big wins at U.S. Open. I think from a pressure standpoint, I would have to say it's got to go to Jake.
But he is performing beautifully, though, for being here his first final.
He doesn't look nervous.
Not at all.
Another racquetball game for him. You know what? I say it to quite a few athletes, Fabio. You know, you get to a point like this, you have to trust what's inside you. You got to trust everything that's got you here. All the work you put in was before here.
Skip
Excellent.
Right there. Another point for
serve.
Jake Bredenbeck. What a good change-up of serve there for Jake Bredenbeck.
Yeah, jam. 7-4. Get there by De La Rosa. Skipped in. I want to really thank the Glass Court Swim and Fitness Center, Joe DeArmas and Dan Jasker. They're the owner and managing partner here. Just, you know, an amazing presentation last night. I want to really congratulate Jeffrey Peters for, you know, the naming of this stadium court to Jeff Peters Stadium Court, and the host, the Glass Court Swim and Fitness Center. They have a Facebook page. Please go like it. Please send Dan Jasker a note telling him how much you love the Shamrock Shootout. This is a staple here. So thank you so much. Good pickup there by Bredenbeck. Daniel shooting well, Fabio. Wow, flat emotion. De La Rosa.
Best rally of the match so far, Dean. You know what? Great athleticism, great defensive racquetball, but De La Rosa manages to finish it up with a down-the-line shot. And we're now De La Rosa again on the board, cutting Jake's run 5-7. Ooh.
Excellent downline hit. Just kissed the side wall and slowed down.
Just enough to keep it off pace.
I want to say thanks to Platt Hill Nursery for being the presenting sponsor. It's extremely important that these sponsors get recognized. They get the time they deserve. They put a lot of, you know, monetary effort into these events. And to be honest, without them, this does not happen.
Skip shot there by Jake Bredenbeck.
Yeah.
So now De La Rosa ties it up at 7 apiece.
De La Rosa's, his shot making right now is starting to get a little more crisp, and that's putting pressure on Jake Bredenbeck, which you're seeing the skip.
Another point given away by Jake Bredenbeck.
That's a free one. I mean, you want to say it's not a tough serve, but I mean, it's coming off the racket of De La Rosa. He's not, lobbing it, so it's pressure. Two bounce get, called it on himself. Got quiet in here, Fabio. Everyone's wondering. Good pick up there. Look at that little touch of De La Rosa. He's excited. The crowd's excited. Let's take a quick look, Fabio. Look at De La Rosa down the line there. Jake just spins. He gets his hand speed is so quick, Jake Bredenbeck. He's really quick. You know, that wrist that Jake snaps the ball at, it's just so hard. That's got to be where all the power's coming from. Wow, doesn't get flatter than that. Want to let you guys know about the title sponsor of this event. We always talk about KWM Gutterman, you know, and what they do, but the owner, Keith Miner, what he does for the sport of racquetball, honestly, is second to none. He sponsors athletes. He sponsors events. Vegas, U.S. Open, Shamrock Shootout, Denver, players, Bredenbeck, Waslenchuk. Whoa, what a shot by De La Rosa, overhand into the corner. What he does for the sport of racquetball, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, you should really send a note to some of the sponsors and some of the people you think do a really good job and just thank them for their support in racquetball. Interesting change of events. It's never a good idea when you change your mind at the last second, Fabio.
Yeah, De La Rosa just changed his perspective right there against the serve. Well, it didn't work in his favor. And you know, Dean, one of the things we got to say is that this is a towel timeout brought to us by the Zurich Foundation.
Constructing people, building athletes? No, constructing athletes and building people. Fabio, before we get moving on, I honestly just want to finish my thought. I got a chance to sit with Keith Miner today and just really thank him for what he does. He filled me in on some of the other projects he does, you know, and what he does for the sport of racquetball. He helps guys like Jake Bredenbeck, you know, Kane Waslinchuk. You know, he does a lot of things behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen. You really should send him a note saying thank you. So from the IRT, Keith Miner, we thank you for what you do for the sport of racquetball. Punched into the corner by De La Rosa.
Wow, what a great rally right there. What a way to end it. Daniel jumping. One leg. Killed in the left corner. Foot fault there by De La Rosa. Very rare to see get a foot fault by Daniel.
Yeah. Down the line. De La Rosa off the back wall, goes bottom board, skips it in. Fabio, what I've just noticed during that rally is De La Rosa is reacting to where Jake's serving. Let's see if there was a foot fault from De La Rosa. Oh,
not from that angle.
It looked like he stepped on the line.
White ball served.
Skid.
Called by the referee.
Jake's going to really disagree with that. Towel timeout sponsored by Zurich Foundation. Mr. Francisco
Fajardo.
I want to thank him for his contribution to the IRT and also to Team Zurich.
You know what? Jake has here a lot of motivation, not because he's the player from the U.S., but also his U.S. national team is here. We're supporting him. Rocky Carson is here. Alex Landa is here. Kelani is here. And
no, Erica Mania
and
is
here. Cheerleader, too. Erica Mania is here. She's been cheering all her U.S. teammates. He's got the support from his team. He's got the motivation.
I mean, I honestly think this is the first USA in the finals other than a Carson Landa. Look at that grab by. Nice splat into the corner.
Bredenbeck, point number 8.
I want to tell you about another IRT partner. It's Actives Optimend. Take the pain out of your game. It's kind of like Advil. Almost an ace. Around the world. Look at that. And I hear over time certain chronic pain can even go away, so everybody wants to reduce the stress, especially athletes. Optimend is an all-natural stress reliever for pros and families just like yours. Visit optimend.net/IRT and take the pain out of your game. De La Rosa comfortable.
De La Rosa still leading.
You know, for when we talked before about pressure and stuff like that, Fabio, I don't see pressure getting. He may have pressure. Jake may have the most pressure, but I don't see pressure on him at all right now. He's playing Jake Bredenbeck racquetball right here, ladies and gentlemen, and he's going toe-to-toe with De La Rosa.
Again, a bit of a change up at the last moment by De La Rosa in the serve. Point number 11. And as we go to point number 11, Jake Bredenbeck takes a timeout, and so will we. We'll be back after a short break here on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live for those just joining us. 36.5 annual KWM Gutterman Shamrock Shootout presented by Platt Hill Nursery. Jake Bredenbeck took a timeout here. Game number 1. He's trailing by 3 only. 11 serving 8. De La Rosa.
Beautiful shot down the line. Fire coming from Bredenbeck. Firing himself up.
Oh, what a great rally from these two gentlemen. What a way to get a timeout here. A lot of effort to get that side out. Bredenbeck now in control.
Beautiful shot selection by De La Rosa. Now we're getting into the meat of this game, Fabio.
Oh, yeah.
This is the part of the game where champions are made. Let's see if Bredenbeck can put himself there.
Another point for Daniel De La Rosa, increasing his lead to 4. Wow. Great side out there by Bredenbeck.
Nice shot there by Jake Bredenbeck. Nine serving 12 on the head pen scoreboard. The defense there by Bredenbeck. Beautiful down the line. Point number 10. Bredenbeck has double digits.
Wow, this just got a lot more interesting. Right now, this sequence of the game, this inning per se, is being won by Jake Bredenbeck. He's catching up.
He's serving well. He's moving well. Set up off the back wall. Jake skipped one.
Skip shot right there. Missed shot.
I like
by
the
Kay.
fire.
You know what? A little bit more, too much of overpower, I think, there, Dean, because Jake had a clear down the line shot that was very, very available. Didn't take advantage of it. Jake is on a 2-point run at the moment.
Timeout on the court. We'll take a break ourselves. We'll be back on IRT Live.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I'm here to tell you about my new product from MyPillow. Towels that actually work. Watch this absorbency test. Here's another towel that we randomly went out and bought. Here's one of my towels with the nice design. I don't know if you can see this, but you could line a swimming pool with this. This is crazy. Get rid of it. Towels that actually work.
The new MyPillow towels are exclusively made with 100% USA combed cotton with proprietary technology and with maximum absorbency. They dry you faster and are guaranteed to work.
I'm interrupting this commercial right now. Retailers have canceled MyPillow. And to thank you for all your support, I'm going to pass the savings directly on to you. Go to MyPillow.com to get deep discounts on all MyPillow products. For example, you get my dog beds for as low as $19.99. Or for a limited time, you can get my 6-piece towel sets. Regularly $109.99, now only $39.99. The lowest price ever with your promo code.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
This game has been getting better by the moment, Dean. De La Rosa with momentum at 12-10 asked for a timeout. Now we're here.
Well, no more timeouts. We had them both. Flat, De La Rosa.
So
13-10.
no more timeouts in game number 1, yet they have their appeals.
Appeals? Yeah, no one used anything. What a diving get by De La Rosa. Look how fast he gets up, Fabio. What a rally. What a rally. What a get. No get right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, best
That's
rally.
racquetball. Unbelievable. What did we say in the beginning, Fabio? Let's take a look. Watch this reverse pinch. Another reverse pinch. There's the get. There's the get again. I thought he got that.
Well, it seemed like he did, but
We
you know
got
what?
two towel boys out there. Want to thank them for their hard work. Jake's
Best.
like, let me show you how it's done.
Best rally of the match so far. Very high level skill play by these two gentlemen. And you know what? And I like the sportsmanship of Jake. He realized that he did not get that ball. No appeals, no nothing, no protests. And here we go. Just like that, Daniel De La Rosa has game point right now.
I want to let everyone know in late February, our director of social media, Amy Roller, was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer. Amy's doing whatever she can to raise awareness and money for women in situations like hers who need assistance. October's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and in collaboration with OneWallBall.com, she released Roller Racquetball Breast Cancer Awareness Gear, and proceeds from the purchases of these items will go to the Robert Wood Johnson Cancer Center Patient Assistance Fund, where Amy receives her treatment. They provide transportation, groceries, medications, all kinds of stuff. Pre-order today so you can support not only roller racquetball, but breast cancer. And the apparel will be shipped in October. So visit onewallball.com and search roller racquetball.
What a way to
Almost
end.
De La Rosa taking game 1, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. Fabio, that game had everything. I mean, Jake was there the whole time. It wasn't like he was, served off the court. It wasn't like he was outplayed tremendously. Jake Bredenbeck is right there, and we might have a tiebreaker here. And I would expect, I'm going to expect Jake to come out fired in game 1, in game 2, and I'm expecting us to go to a breaker.
Well, you know what? I'm seeing great things for these two gentlemen. And listen, 15-10, no easy feat for either of them. So
Correct.
Let's see what adjustments Jake Bredenbeck makes to come back and take this to a game 3.
We will see. We'll take a short break. We'll be back for the start of game 2 right here on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Della Rosa in the back, Bredenbeck in the front. I'm Dean Baer, and I'm joined with Fabio Soto. Those of you who just tuning in, Della Rosa took game 1, 15-10. You must win 2 games. Second game's to 15. Tiebreaker to 11 if needed. Players have 1 timeout each and 2 appeals.
So Jake Bredenbeck starts us off with point number 1 here as a skip from Della Rosa.
Wow, Della Rosa can't get that one.
Got to praise Jake for playing great ball right there. Getting point number 2.
Want to remind everybody of the U.S. Open coming up. 3-wall ball coming up. We got 2 events in October, and they're big ones, Fabio.
Oh, yeah, we're excited. We'll be in Minneapolis, Minnesota in less than 2 weeks. We will be there running the greatest show of the year.
I believe the last day to enter is today. It might actually be Monday. I think when I talked to Doug last week, he did say he was going to extend the deadline, but there's a lot of people in there. 2-0, Bredenbeck in the lead. Side out. So one of the things I noticed, Fabio, is there was a play before where, Della Rosa dove and he skipped the ball. He immediately got up and walked. Referee called it good. It's really good when you see a player play honest like that.
Oh, of course.
And not really, and not put the game in the referee's hand like that, or make you have to use an appeal. They know.
Penalty hinder.
Della Rosa said he got the whole court. With a smile, he says it. He had the whole court.
Two 0 again.
I like the fire from Della Rosa. I mean, but he's got to know that argument was is insane. And Jake was waiting because I don't know if maybe he thought Della Rosa was going to scoot out of the way. Della Rosa just kept backing up. Wow.
point right there for De La Rosa as he gets on the board for the first time in game number 2.
Well, that was flat.
Good shot called
That
by
was-
the referee. Jeff.
That was flat.
Jake Bredenbeck is appealing.
That was flat. I mean, I get it. Jake had it in his head that it was a skip ball, but that was flat. Hashtag replay.
So Jake Bredenbeck uses one of his 2 appeals. He lost it. He has only 1 left. De La Rosa has still 2 of his appeals.
Nice shot there by Jake Bredenbeck. You know, Fabio, getting back to that skip, you know, when that ball is that low and you're in the middle of that rally, it's very easy to make that distinction to not make the distinction from a skip to a good ball.
By all means, the ball is traveling at nearly 200 miles an hour. I think it's really hard to tell.
Rocky's trying to push it to 3. Fist pump by De La Rosa.
Nice defensive play right there. Daniel puts it away. Now it's 3 serving 2. De La Rosa again taking the lead for the first time here in game number 2.
Open stance, kill shot. De La Rosa skips it in, side out. De La Rosa's hand is up. I don't know if he wanted a screen.
I think he wanted the screen.
Yeah, he was pointing to the side. Jake's got to stop with those pinches. Daniel's in front of him, and Jake's really trying to roll it out. He's leaving those pinches up. Daniel's right there, but Daniel's missing. Ace. Bredenbeck.
Wow, ace.
Right
serve.
into the corner.
Right now.
5 serving 3 on the head pen
Let's look at
scoreboard.
this serve again. Perfect.
Just
So Jake Bredenbeck right now, Dean, is on a 3-point run. He looks on fire. Side out there, De La Rosa, killing in the left corner.
three serving 5 on the Headbend scoreboard. Want to thank Headbend for being a scoreboard sponsor.
Wow, Jake Bredenbeck just killing it.
Yeah, like I said it before, Fabio. I expect him to come out, this game fired up here, and he has. Foot fault. Skipped it in. Point Bredenbeck. He did have a lead in game 1. Wasn't it like 8-4, 7-4?
7-4. He had to have a lead.
Yeah.
But right now we're at 6 serving 3 in the Headpin scoreboard.
Wow. Down the line, flat. De La Rosa going back to that backhand slice. Wow, flatty there by Jake Bredenbeck.
Wow, what an impressive shot there by Jake Bredenbeck. He was a full 39.5 feet away from the front wall.
He was well in that back corner.
Short.
Good pick up there by Bredenbeck. Excellent, smooth shot there by De La Rosa. Excellent shot there by De La Rosa.
Wow, what a way to get back in. This De La Rosa's cutting this to run.
Another point, 4-6. Great serve by De La Rosa. Wow, how flat was that one?
Perfect. Down the line. Good execution. Jake Bredenbeck limping a little bit.
Ooh.
Hopefully he's okay.
Did he just pull something?
No, I think he stepped on something, but let's see. He's walking toward the backcourt. That's a good sign.
I think he stopped something. He's limping way too much. His calf, is it tightening up on him? Oh, look. He just tells himself, suck it up. That's the beast right there, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
That's the beast.
There you go. Listen, if there's ever a warrior, it's him. You know, I've never known Jake to ever give up on any circumstances, ever.
It looks like he's kind of going for his calf there, Favi. He's trying to stretch it right now as they. Now, I'm wondering if he just pulled it. There was no impact, so I'm not really sure if the injury timeout rule would apply here. I think he'd have to take his timeout first. Wow, very unfortunate for Jake Bredenbeck right now. But I think he's going to muscle through it, Fabio. Look at that serve. Goes bottom board and misses it. You know, he's limping when it's not, when the game is not in action, but when the game is in action, you don't see him. You see him normal. And this is going to be important for De La Rosa. He's going to have to keep him going side to side.
Wow, what great hands there by Jake. You see how he just, you know, he can crouch down a little bit. He touched the racket. He saw De La Rosa behind him. What great hands, perfect control.
Yeah. Daniel says, the one I saw, you call and scream. Wow, super flat, De La Rosa.
We're still at 5 serving 6. De La Rosa trailing by 1. Short serve.
Wow, Daniel De La Rosa guessed left and the ball went right. Short ball. Wow, look at those hands from Jake Bredenbeck.
Wow, again, impressive. This is what I like when I see these professional players. When you see how they encroach down, they take their time, and they swing appropriately. Textbook right there by Jake Bredenbeck. Great ball control. Wow. Good set out there by De La Rosa.
Yeah, and Daniel could have easily just served that.
Broken ball right there. It's replay.
He could have easily dropped that and served it. It wasn't broken to the point like that you saw it. De La Rosa down the line. Bredenbeck's there. Nice shot, De La Rosa. That was smart, Fabio.
Wow, Jake, what was that, Dean? Impressive stuff. Whatever it is that Jake had, he shook it off. He's back in this.
De La Rosa serving, 5-7. Bredenbeck still in the lead. Skipped it in.
That's a skip shot right there.
That's skipped.
That's a skip shot right there. Is he going to appeal?
I think he might have looked at Landa something in the back.
He tried to sell it.
I don't know how he honestly thought that was a good shot.
Well, listen.
It went from his racket straight into the ground.
Listen, the fact that he didn't appeal knows how he says so.
Or someone told him. Let's listen in. So what the referee's saying is you had to move in to get to the ball, and Daniel's saying he didn't say it. And I think he just gave him a technical. I think he just gave him a technical. Yeah, he did. He's erasing. 8-4. There's no warning for language. 8 serving 4. There you go. And there's a warning for delay of game. Daniel's got to keep himself focused here, and I like that Jake is just staying out of this. Well, De La Rosa needs 16 to win here. Skipped in, point Bredenbeck.
Is this the turning point for the game? Do you think this
No,
debacle that happened, you think it's better for Jake?
I don't. I don't. And the reason being is that I've never really seen like arguing with a referee or questioning calls. I never really seen that affect De La Rosa. Timeout, De La Rosa. We'll take a break. We'll be back for the remainder of this game right here on IRT Live.
all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best, but I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and stop their whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play, I mean that makes you feel good and makes you want to try hard and give a good show for that people. I'm Alvaro Beltran. Get your M40 so you can play like me.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. For those just joining us, we are live here in Lombard, Illinois, 36.5 annual KWM Gutterman Shamrock Shootout presented by Platte Hill Nursery as a timeout was taken.
Nice rally right there. That was a good timeout for De La Rosa. Just a refocus rally, and I actually think he took off his glove. I think he needed a new glove, and that's kind of smart.
It is.
But like I was saying before, you said you think the arguing would affect Daniel De La Rosa. I don't think so, and I haven't seen in the past where that type of thing throws off like a De La Rosa, like it does with like let's say against like Rocky Carson. Like Rocky Carson, when he starts arguing, things are not,
They're different.
doesn't work as well.
So we were at 10 serving 4 in the headpan scoreboard as Jake zeroes in.
I'll tell you this, Fabio, with a really big lead, if De La Rosa comes back and wins this game, you're going to see one angry Jake Bredenbeck. That's a fact.
We'll see. Hopefully we'll get to see a tremendous Game 3.
The pickup.
Down the line, De La Rosa fired up, getting point number 5. Wow.
It's a show, ladies and gentlemen. Good pass, 2 quick points, De La Rosa. The DLR train is moving, and it's up to Jake to pull the brakes right here and stop the run from De La Rosa.
That's 2 points in a row right now for Daniel.
You see when he goes to that forehand side, makes Jake kind of limp.
Skip shot.
Skipped in. De La Rosa skipping some balls that he normally doesn't skip. And that might be the fact that Jake is kind of moving quickly in front of him. He's a big guy. It could be a little intimidating.
You know, we're talking about pressure, Dean, both of these gentlemen. Do you think that little incident with Jake and him limping a little bit gave some pressure to De La Rosa to perform better?
It does. What it does is it may have made De La Rosa kind of take his foot off the gas and kind of take Jake lightly. And if you know Jake, he's a fighter. You know, he's not letting other than his leg broken, I wouldn't never imagine him pulling out of this game. I don't care what happens to him. I don't see it. I would hope he does what's in the best interest and the health of Jake Bredenbeck, which I'm sure he will. De La Rosa in the corner, pumped up. Eight serving 10. It was 10-5, right?
De La Rosa right now, Dean, is on a 4-point run. You know, and I truly expect that if the next point is De La Rosa's, I would expect the Jip to time out before De La Rosa reaches double digits.
You see how quick De La Rosa's serving?
Shot.
That ball rolled from De La Rosa's racket. Down the line, Jake can't get that ball. Point number 9. Oh no, point 8. 8 serving 10. Another down the line shot by De La Rosa. De La Rosa's starting to score points, Fabio, not by the kill shot, but by the pass.
Well, listen, 5 points in a row for Daniel De La Rosa.
Yeah, because he had that technical. It was 10-4, actually. Short ball. I still think that's the best serve for De La Rosa right now. His serve to the Jake's forehand. He looks like he's just not moving well to the right side of the court.
Wow.
Died in the corner.
Died in the corner.
Jace. Timeout, Jake Bredenbeck. Timeout, IRT. We'll be back right here on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, want to get all the pleasantries out of the way. Thank you, all the sponsors here. If you didn't see the ceremony for Jeff Peters from the IRT, I want to personally congratulate Jeffrey Peters for them naming the stadium court here the Jeff Peters Stadium Court. Well-deserved honor. So, Jeff, I know you didn't make it here today, but our thoughts are from the IRT are always with you. Back to the action. De La Rosa drive serve. Short ball again. The players can't hear him in there, and that's
I agree.
He's mic'd up, and there is a speaker up there, so I don't know why they're not. I mean, they're just focused, laser. This is a game to 5, Fabio. Look at that, hands right there. Diving kill shot by De La Rosa, right to Bredenbeck. Side out, towel timeout. There's Sammy Elabad, the 11-year-old from the Illinois junior team. I want to thank him, and I got to get the girl that's been coming out there. There's been 2 other people that have been out there. I got to get their names so we can give them the credit they deserve. I see some of the some young guys that are here that used to be Towel Boys a few years ago, and they're all grown up now. Well, they're taller. They're not grown up yet. So back to the action. Here we go. 10 serving 10. Jake Bredenbeck looking to send this to a breaker. De La Rosa wants to go home. Point. Bredenbeck. (11-10). Ace into the corner. Bredenbeck's second ace of game 2.
Wow, what an impressive serve by Jake Bredenbeck.
Jake seems dialed up. Let's take a quick look at it
Same
before he
spot
gets
as
to
last
go
time.
on the next one. Right into the corner. De La Rosa had him dead to rights.
Well, De La Rosa is 5 points away from closing this one. But Jake in no way isn't making it go easy.
Favi, if you noticed, when Jake had that ace, he really took his time in the service box. The next serve coming up, he just went so quickly, and it wasn't an ace.
Well,
something that Jake's going to need to look at.
Well, listen, when you got all that adrenaline pumping in your body.
I know.
Point De La Rosa.
– 11-12. It's going to get exciting, Fabio. Get ready. Ooh, diving get, but comes up short. De La Rosa ties it up. This is a race to 3 towel timeout, sponsored by Zurich Foundation, constructing athletes and building people. I want to thank Zurich for their support of the International Racquetball Tour. Fabio, what do you think for the ending of this game? Where are we going here? I think he got a broken racket from Jake Bredenbeck. The plastic came off his racket.
I think it's the vibration dampener.
Yeah.
What's going to need to be adjusted, so they're taking the time right now to do that while the kids are cleaning up, the court. I got to say, I'm not surprised, Dean, that we're at 12-12 in Game 2. This has been as competitive as it can be, and you know what? This is De La Rosa's toughest rival yet in this event right now.
Absolutely. We didn't pull up the draw here, but let's talk real quickly how these players got here. Bredenbeck took out, we said it before, took out Perea, took out Landa, took out Mercado. De La Rosa, he took out Sam Murray, Portillo, and Trujillo. But De La Rosa didn't play a tiebreaker yet, and I want to see Jake push him to a breaker, to be honest. Beautiful shot down the line. 13-12.
Well, you know what? De La Rosa is taking advantage of that opportunity. He got a little bit of a plum there. He hit it down the line. Nothing Jake could do about it. And now, De La Rosa, after a while, he's back on top.
Yeah, just think it would have been 14 had he not get that technical, which removed a point from his score. Down in the corner, diving get, Jake Bredenbeck. What a great pass by Jake Bredenbeck.
Let's see this diving action here by Jake Bredenbeck.
Yeah, let's take a look. What a dive, nice grab. Another towel timeout sponsored by Zurich. Look at that. I mean, these players are wet. They're diving. They're getting the ball. One of the most important things, and people will talk about, the wet floor. How do we keep the floor wet? It's impossible. These guys are going to dive. They're going to sweat. They change their shirts. They do. But, what's most important is the safety of these athletes. The floor needs to be dry. The last thing you want them to do is to slip, tear an Achilles or something like that. So players are responsible to clean, when they dive, to take care of that area, or at least show the towel boys or people, where to wipe up. 12-13. Set up Bredenbeck into the corner. De La Rosa wants a replay, not getting it. Skipped it in. Point Bredenbeck, 13-13.
Wow, Bredenbeck just pushing De La Rosa to the limit right now.
Jake's gonna lay it all out there. He always does. He does that in Game 1, but I think he's just dialed up here too. Looking for a short. That was a good serve, De La Rosa. What a diving get by De La Rosa. Into the corner for a flatty. Jake Bredenbeck. He's appealing. He appealed. He appealed the serve, and it was a loss of an appeal for De La Rosa. He appealed the serve. See, his hand was up the whole time. What a diving get right there by De La Rosa. And this is just pummeled into the corner. nothing he can do. See, he appealed instantly, Fabio, right away.
Well, the two line judges agree with the head referee. So Daniel De La Rosa loses his appeal. He still has one. Jake still has one as well. But you know what? Again, Jake Bredenbeck pushing De La Rosa to the limit right now. And Jake has game point.
Yeah, his first opportunity. This would be 14-14, Fabio, had De La Rosa not taken a technical for abuse of language. But here we go. Bredenbeck looking to go. That's up. Bredenbeck. De La Rosa. Bredenbeck. Not getting, that's down the line. That's a pass. That is game 2 in the books. That is a great call, Fabio. That is not a replay. That ball was past him. It was beautifully placed down the line. Bredenbeck wins his first game in a finals, and now we're going to have a breaker.
Awesome stuff from Jake Bredenbeck and Daniel De La Rosa. And as they take a timeout between the games, we'll be back ourselves here on IRT Live.
It's all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best, but I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and stop their whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play, I mean that makes you feel good and makes you want to try hard and give a good show for that people. I'm Alvaro Beltran. Get your M40 so you can play like me.
The ancient Greeks had 4 words for love. The most admirable is called agape, love as an action. For 175 years, New York Life has been helping people act on their love, so they can look back or look ahead and say, we got it right. We did good.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So, Fabio, game 2 had everything. Had almost an injury. It had fire. It had a technical. It had aces. It had dives. This match is thrilling, and I can't remember a De La Rosa Bredenbeck match that had this kind of hype. Is it because we're in the finals? I mean, the last time they played was here in the round of 16s.
Well, listen, everything's at stake here for both of them. Daniel De La Rosa wants to repeat as champion, and obviously Jake Bredenbeck wants his first championship badly. And you know what? Jake Bredenbeck is 11 points away from obtaining it.
Well, when they played the last time here in 2020 was an 11-10 tiebreaker. Let's see if we get that again. De La Rosa starts the serve, and here we go. Bredenbeck's there. He's got the answers.
Bredenbeck read him like a book. He was waiting for him. Encroachment was perfect. Technique was perfect. Side out.
Sidewall, front wall was the call.
Remember,
it's very hard to see. We'd have to see a replay for that. Very difficult.
Remember, Dean, only one appeal in game number 3.
Yes, and they can better not use it early and lose it. Skip ball. De La Rosa knew it. So the last time these guys played, they had an 11-10 tiebreaker, and are we getting it again? Wow. What a serve and what a return.
I love that Jake is such a warrior. Whatever happened to him in game 2 doesn't reflect on his result right now.
Not at all.
He's a fighter.
Wow, that was flat.
Well, De La Rosa is the first one to draw blood here in game number 3. 1 serving 0. Again, 11 points.
Want to remind everyone this game is to 11, and you just have to get to 11. There's no win by 2. You have 1 timeout, 1 appeal. Good pick up there by Bredenbeck. What a dive by De La Rosa. Set up off the back wall, Bredenbeck. Can't get a hold of that one. That was perfectly placed by Racquetball's pretty boy, Daniel De La Rosa. They're checking the floor out of safety. They're not. You'll see some players check it out of tiredness, but both of these guys are all over the place. Let's take a quick look. Look at that spin around there. There's the opportunity and the dive right there. Oof. Bredenbeck had that, but he had the setup after the wall. But look at the contact point. It was so high.
Skip shot right there by De La Rosa.
Bredenbeck.
He had a clear down the line and take it. Side out right now.
De La Rosa's been skipping quite a lot this match. Ace, no. De La Rosa got it, wanted a screen. Set up off the back wall, De La Rosa. Bredenbeck's there. Oh, look at this rally, Fabio. Oh.
Wow, fantastic defensive racquetball. Fantastic play by both of these gentlemen. Even though Daniel had a plumb and right to shoot it, he decided to go with a little touch right there. But Jake Bredenbeck was completely ready for it.
He did have a plum.
Skip ball. That was an easy shot right there, missed by Jake Bredenbeck. Doesn't want to do that again.
Yeah, but you know, that's the way Jake plays. I mean, he's going to live and die by that. I mean, he trusts what he has. And look, you make a mistake like that in the finals in a tiebreaker, and then you come back and make that shot just right there. That's confidence. Confidence is not lost here in Jake Bredenbeck. That's for sure. 3 serving 0 on the head 10 scoreboard.
Ooh.
Died in the corner.
It died in the corner. Nothing De La Rosa could do about that one. So we're at 1 serving 3 in the head 10 scoreboard.
Look at that grab. Can't make the front wall. Jake's there.
Wow.
Fire, what a rally.
What a great shot there by Daniel De La Rosa. Look at this. Here we go.
Look at this, Jake's there. And look at the fire in De La Rosa's face, Fabio.
Listen.
And the crowd went crazy. Unbelievable action. Might be the rally of the day. Let's see.
Well, you called it at the beginning of the broadcasting. You said you were going to see some long, great, fantastic rallies from, and we're not getting anything less than that.
Well, Fabio, just knowing both of these guys, I mean, we're lucky enough we get to see these guys, week in and week out when we have events. And we've seen the progression that Jake has made. He's moved up in the rankings. His seed is favorable. He's getting matchups, and he's coming out on top, beating guys he never beat before. And what does he always do? He always shoots, and he always gets. And what's there to say about De La Rosa? He's, he has everything. He has the finesse, he has the skill, he has the shots.
The experience.
Jake's getting the experience right now. Flat, De La Rosa.
Wow, I didn't think that was going to end anything like that. And Daniel just pummels it down the line to the left. Impressive. Now Daniel on a 2-point run, 5 serving 1.
Good pickup.
Oh,
Ooh.
Daniel skips it. Not a good play there by Daniel De La Rosa.
In order for this game to go in Jake Bredenbeck's favor, the move has to come right now, Fabio, at 1-5.
I agree.
What a serve. That was a bullet. Oh, that ball hit the front wall, bounced, hit the sidewall right to De La Rosa's wheelhouse.
Your favorite shot in racquetball, Dean?
Wow, Jake's got to have a better return right there, Fabio.
Well, listen, Dean, I know he's trailing by 5, but Jake has to take a timeout very, very soon if he wants to keep in this.
Wow. What a rip cross court that was. 1 serving 6 on the headpen scoreboard. Want to thank everybody for tuning in. You're seeing a treat of racquetball right here by Bredenbeck and De La Rosa. That's a screen serve. Second serve. For those of you who don't know, screen serve is when the ball comes too close to your body, and as a receiver, you can't really see it. So therefore, it's a fault serve. And it's a second serve. Set up off the back wall for Bredenbeck. But here comes a plum for De La Rosa. And a diving get by Bredenbeck. Can't catch up to that one. De La Rosa.
Textbook by Daniel De La Rosa right there. He saw where Jake was. He went for that wide-angle pass.
I would think a timeout's coming. Let's watch this. There's the plum right there. And look what's this get by Bredenbeck. Legs flying, bodies flying, rackets flying.
Wow.
But no, Jake
insane.
stays in there. No timeout yet. Good grab. De La Rosa,
Power.
front wall kill. Timeout on the court. We'll take a break. We'll be back for the remainder of this match right here on IRT Live.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live once again from Lombard, Illinois, 36.5 annual KWM Gutterman Shamrock Shootout, presented by Platte Hill Nursery for the IRT. I'm Fabio Soto with Dean Bear. Dean, great time out there by Jake Bredenbeck. I think it's appropriate time.
Much necessary, much necessary. You know, got to definitely know that was correct move for Jake Bredenbeck. What are we going to see here? This is, you know, we have a treat, Fabio. That's what I'm saying. Jake's right there. Look at that. Mistake. Skipped it in. Mistake, Bredenbeck. But De La Rosa skipped it in. Looked good.
Good timeout for Jake right there. Great rally. Now Jake gets the ball back. Exactly what you need when you ask for a timeout.
Second serve coming up. Good serve. Got quiet. Side wall, front wall, flatty.
Wow, what a fantastic shot by De La Rosa right there. No chance of Jake picking that ball one.
Up, plum, De La Rosa. He got it. Set up, Bredenbeck down the line. Set up, De La Rosa. Cross-court winner, De La Rosa, 3 points away. Bredenbeck does not have the De La Rosa answer right now. De La Rosa is smooth and sailing, and he's killing the ball. A lot of balls are being left up by both players, and De La Rosa is putting it down. What a ceiling ball. Wow.
Oh. Dean, De La Rosa right now is in a 6-point run. They were at 3-1, 6 points straight for De La Rosa. What answer does Jake have for this?
Diving kill shot by DLR. Match point, ladies and gentlemen. The first match point for De La Rosa. We do have a towel timeout by Zurich Foundation. Constructing athletes and building people.
Well, you know what, Dean? Right now, Jake is at the mercy of Daniel De La Rosa. He lost his timeout. You know, he can only do right now to maybe do something is appeal a shot, if that.
You know,
but De La Rosa has his timeouts, has his appeals. He's good to go.
Yeah, I mean, and, you know, regardless of how this match ends, and it appears that it's going to go in favor of De La Rosa at this particular moment, and that could shift. But, I mean, Jake has to hold his head up high. He played amazing up until this point. Yeah, I mean, he beat one, Landa. Like, say no more right there. Beat Perea, number 3. You know, he was, I think, the 4 seed. He beat 1 and 4. He's in the top half of the draw. De La Rosa's the 2 seed. And here he is, match point, ladies and gentlemen. Forehand, Bredenbeck, cross court. De La Rosa set up. Good pickup, but here comes a nice shot by Bredenbeck into the corner. De La Rosa can't get it. Match point number 1 held off. Bredenbeck serving.
You know, this is what I like about Jake. Regardless of the fact that he's down and De La Rosa has a match point, he's still going for it. He's still shooting it. That says his confidence in his game.
Absolutely. I definitely do agree with you there. You know, and again, thank you to these towel kids out there. They're from the Illinois Junior Racquetball program, all of them. Daniel's even given them a little thank you. I like that. The little girl's like, I think I'm going to clean a little more. Short serve. Bredenbeck trying to get off that stick figure in the score box. All right. Jake went right, ball went left. Yeah. Second match point opportunity for De La Rosa.
Yeah, Jake Bredenbeck clearly not happy with that shot that he took. He realized that his shot selection wasn't the best. Now Daniel, 1 away from taking this one.
Can he hold him? In the corner, De La Rosa picks that one up. Jake's there. What a down-the-line shot by Jake Bredenbeck. I think he looked in his corner. He's got Sam Murray in the corner. Take a look at how perfect of a shot this was by Jake Bredenbeck. Watch this, Fabio. Set up, everything. I mean, absolutely picture perfect.
And you know what? He could have gone to the cross court there. It would have been an option right now at that point, but Jake took his shot. Again, it says the confidence in his game. He's not flailing. He's just going for it.
Yeah, I mean, De La Rosa definitely wants it over, and Jake's telling him, not yet, buddy.
No, not yet. This is not going to be easy. This is going to be a very tough 11th point for De La Rosa to score.
Well, you know, you're in a Tier 1, and you're in the finals. The last point is never easy.
Never easy.
Never, never, never. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Jake, Fabio, what serve you think he should be doing?
Well, remember that you were talking about that effective serve that he was having, that drive serve to the left. He scored a couple of aces on Daniel De La Rosa. Maybe he has to shoot for that.
Yeah, I mean, right now he needs 1 point. That's it. Here we go. Screen serve.
Shooting that.
Let's take a look, Fabio. Look where it hits on the back wall. That's really where the key is. I mean, that was close.
Side out, De La Rosa, match point number 3.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Third opportunity, De La Rosa. Short serve. Jake was all over that serve,
Oof.
Fabio. He knew it was going to the right. Jake had the match on his racket, gave it to De La Rosa right there.
Congratulations to Jake Bredenbeck. You know what? For his first final appearance, he took it to a tiebreaker. De La Rosa wins this match 15-10, 13-15, and 11-1. Congratulations to Daniel De La Rosa.
Yeah, I mean, a well fought match by Jake Bredenbeck. I mean, he laid it out there. That match had everything we said it was going to have. It had the shots. It had the finesse. It had a technical. It had some arguing. It had fire. It had emotion. That was well built match.
And you know what? Jake Bredenbeck threw everything he had at Daniel, even including the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
He came up short.
Yeah, well, congratulations to Jake Bredenbeck again for making his first ever finals. This was the KWM Shamrock Shootout. And thank you, Keith Miner, for your support. Plant Hill, the presenting sponsor, thank you. Once again, Glass Court dedicated this court to Jeff Peters. This is the Jeff Peters Stadium Court. Well-deserved honor, well-deserved ceremony. Bobby, it had everything.
Well, it had everything. You know what? We're excited because this gives a good run for Daniel De La Rosa. He won in Denver. He won in Chicago. And you know what's next? The
U.S. Open. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a break. We're gonna have to interview De La Rosa. We'll be back with De La Rosa in the winner's circle right here on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel De La Rosa, another Tier 1 victory. Repeat from Denver. How does it feel in the winner's circle again?
It feels good. I mean, this match was tougher. And then Jake is improving a lot, and then that shows it a lot. I mean, he's definitely a warrior, so I'm really happy for him, too, that he made it to this far.
Yeah, I mean, on the top side of the draw, he had a run against Landa, Perea, and then against you. He's playing amazing. Definitely hats off to Jake Bredenbeck. He really pushed Daniel De La Rosa in this match. What do you think was the difference in your game today against Jake?
Well, I have a lot of good people in my back, you know. Like, I have a lot of supporters from my city. I see one over there that he's always cheering for me, Abraham. He saw me growing up. He's the one who didn't want to play with me, so that motivated me to keep playing. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. And also, I have my family back home. They've been texting me all the time.
Well, again, congratulations. We said it on the broadcast. You won in Denver. You won here. Next up is the U.S. Open. Can we see you in the winner's circle at the U.S. Open? Do you have what it takes?
No, I need to start working a little bit more. I see a couple of things that I'm going to come back and practice a little bit more to make sure I don't make those mistakes again. But, I mean, I'm just going to enjoy it today and then go back home. Well, I wish I can go home, but I'm going to Texas. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy it.
Daniel, I know, like you said, you had a lot of people in your corner. Are there sponsors you need to thank here?
Yeah, of course. I have a Pro Kennex always been supporting me. Williams, Donald, thank you so much for everything. And Solvan, MC Contracting, they're waiting for me already. So I'll be there pretty soon. And, of course, all you guys, the Kid Miner and the KWM put this stuff together, and, of course, the IRT. And then, yeah, I mean, next stop is the US Open, and then after that is the 3-wall wall. So the outdoors, so I'm really excited for that one as well. So
we are too. So, ladies and gentlemen, Daniel De La Rosa, congratulations.
I want to say also to my coaches, Karen and Daryl over there, and then, of course, I'm still in Texas, so George, they've been helping me a lot, and the juniors, I've been practicing a lot with the juniors over there. They also, I want to keep showing it, they keep pulling for dreams still, so they can go far.
Well, you're always a really good sport, always good in front of the camera, too. Ladies and gentlemen, the champ, Daniel De La Rosa, here at the 36.5 KWM Shamrock Shootout, presented by Platte Hill Nursery.
My wife, they say my wife.
Well, you forgot to thank her.
My kids. And
you thanked them yesterday. So, ladies and gentlemen, for the IRT, that's a wrap. Thank you to the entire staff here at the Glass Court Swim and Fitness Center. Dan Jasker, Jeff Peters, enough said. This is one of our favorite tournaments to go to. Thank you to Pablo Farhe. None of this happens without him, and obviously Fabio Soto and the entire crew. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see you in Minnesota next.
It's all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best, but I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and stop whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play, I mean that makes you feel good and makes you want to try hard and give a good show for that people. I'm Alvaro Beltran. Get your M40 so you can play like me.